Hi, and welcome to the American Dream. I'm your host, Coty Demers, and today we're at the State Legislative Office Building meeting with local veteran, Senator Jake Ashby. So we are here with the one and only Senator Jake Ashby. Now, Jake, can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
I grew up not far from Albany and Castleton, New York. I'm an occupational therapist by trade. So I went to school locally around here at Hudson Valley, then Keuka College, got my degree, worked at Sunnyview Rehab Hospital up on the brain injury unit for a few years, spent some time out west. During that time, I joined the Army, and that element of public service and wanting to help people, that really shaped who I am and really why I got into politics.
So I know you have a lot of ties too into a lot of the local veteran communities. So can you tell us a little bit about any of these programs that you are working with locally?
Sure. The American Legions and the VFWs in the area, some of them are really struggling. Some of them are holding steady and flourishing. And a lot of Vietnam veterans, our Korean War veterans, and even some of our World War II veterans, they're still leading the way, but veterans of my generation are stepping in. And that's really touching to see. And a place like the Veterans Miracle Center in Colony, it's so unique and significant with what they do. It's the only place in the country that I'm aware of where someone can go, a veteran can go there, provide, confirm that they're a veteran, and anything that they want in the store is theirs. And you're talking about everything from clothing to food to furniture. It's all available for them.
And it's brand new stuff too, so it is insane. Yeah, they actually just got a car, so we actually captured them, as mentioned on our last episode, and they actually have a car that was donated to be raffled off. So that's gonna happen in June. That's going to be being raffled off. So it seems like there's a lot of events that are happening in June.
Yeah.
And there's a few that you're actually honorary chair of, right?
Yes. So the Wall That Heals is coming to the Capital District.
What exactly is the Wall That Heals?
Wall That Heals is a veterans memorial specifically for Vietnam veterans. It gives the opportunity for our veterans and importantly, our Vietnam veterans and their families a chance to come together. It's imperative that we have something like this in our community because our Vietnam veterans were not afforded the same welcome home that other veterans were. They came home to a country that rejected their service and in some cases rejected them as human beings. And that's an awful thing to imagine.
I can't even.
But what was more amazing to me, and I see it each and every day with our Vietnam veterans, is that they could have been despondent about this, and they could have lost sight of their love for this country and its people, but they didn't. And they continue to give back, and they made sure that veterans like myself, when we came back, we didn't have that experience. And they were the ones that helped us reintegrate after our deployments. And that's something that I'm never gonna forget. And that's why I think it's important that we have events like this within our communities that allows our Vietnam veterans to come together, and really share their experiences, right? And be together.
Now, a little bit more about you. So what are some of your achievements that you've had now since you've went into politics?
So veterans have always been a focus of ours since we got into politics at really every level, but we were able to elevate the Division of Military Services in New York State to a full-fledged department. And so what that means is that it's no longer subordinate to other departments or agencies. It is its own entity, much like the Department of Health or the Department of Transportation, right? It's no longer superseded by any other agency. It has a commissioner. It has a line in the New York State budget now. And this is important because it gives them the ability to garner federal funding. And so this is an opportunity for our state now to do more for their veterans. The VA has a lot on their plate,
right?
And they certainly do a lot for our veterans, but there's always areas of improvement, right?
Absolutely.
And so now New York State has the ability to fill those gaps, right? Enhance those services, find areas where the VA could be doing a better job, and then help them do it.
Well, Senator Jake Ashby, I thank you so much for your time. I'd like to thank you so much for your service. I'm sure that, the entire New York State can thank you for everything that you're doing for our veterans here locally. And I just appreciate everything that you shared with me today.
Thank you, Coty. It's great to be with you.
Thank you. Thank you guys so much for tuning in on this very special episode where we got to interview Senator Jake Ashby and learn a little bit more about his service and his professional background as a veteran. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm your host, Coty Demers, and I will see you on the next one.